Hi everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Doechii's podcast along with a new video. I want to thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, viewing, watching, and listening. I truly appreciate it. We will definitely be doing more on Patreon and Spotify exclusively. Just bear with me. I am just making sure that we have as much free content as possible. Why not, So today we are going to talk about Doechii. So I originally was going to talk about Doechii's previous projects, but today we are going to talk about Alligator Bites Never Heal. So let's get into it. Alligator Bites Never Heal is the third studio album. Well, I should say it's its own album, but third mixtape by the American rapper Doechii, released on August 30th, 2024. So it's very recent. Through Top Dog Entertainment and Capitol Records. It was supported by the singles Nissan Altima, Boom Bap, and Denial is a River. The mixtape features production from a variety of producers, including Banser, Camper, Childish Major, Cal Banks, Devin Malik, and Monty Booker, as well as a solo guest appearance from rapper Cunt Fetish. Okay. Alligator Bites Never Heal won Best Rap Album at the 67th Annual Grammy Awards, while its lead single, Nissan Altima, received a nomination for Best Rap Performance, and Doechii herself earned a nomination for Best New Artist. She's someone that is now a star. She is really a star, and I am happy for her. I truly am. I loved her speech that she did, as well as just embracing the fact that women of color, women in general, and even just those out there that feel as though they want to chase their dreams, chase them. And I think that is important. And I've always talked about, not even just for the sake of just putting out content, but just, there's a way that you want people to be able to understand you. You don't want to always just be out there and just, no, you can be yourself and have great things out there and really resonate with all of it, and it's worth it. So yes, recorded 2024, so she took this time last year to really get into this mixtape. It's 46 minutes, well, damn near 47. Yeah. She had She, Her, Black Bitch 2022. That was possibly the previous mixtape. But Nissan Altima released August 2nd. That's the first single, 2024. Then Boom Bap released August 23rd, 2024. So a week before it was released, she already had 2 singles out. And why not, and you're kind of getting people into the fact that, wait, something's coming, like, yeah. And then track 3, as far as for singles, Denial is a River, released January 14th, 2025. So that was just about a month ago as far as dated to this video, because we're in February. So yeah, let's see. After finding viral success on TikTok with single Yucky Blucky Fruitcake in 2021, Doechii was signed to Top Dog Entertainment and Capitol Records in March 2022, becoming the first female rapper signed to the former. In August of that year, she released her second EP and first major label record, She, Her, Black Bitch, featuring a remix of the single Persuasive with TDE label mate SZA. And I love that song, yes. Rolling Stone, that she was recording on her debut album, which included studio sessions with Pharrell and Babyface. After achieving her first entry on the Billboard Hot 100 with the single What It Is, Block Boy. Yes, and that was on the radio a lot, featuring Kodak Black. She stated in an August 2023 interview with Pop Sugar that she just came back from Jamaica finishing her debut album, and alluded to releasing it before supporting Doja Cat on the Scarlet Tour. And, you know, it's something because I remember that time and just driving in my car and just, you know, the song would come on and I'm just like, oh my God, like she's on the radio. Like, you know, and I remember that vibe with Cardi. I remember that vibe with Megan. I remember that vibe with Doja. And you know, it's real. It's really real. Like these girls are out here, you know, and I'm happy about that. And they're all different. They're all different, and that's to be noted as well. However, no official release date was announced. She continues to regularly release standalone singles, including Pacer in September and Alter Ego featuring JT in March of the following year. On July 12, 2024, Doechii began releasing a series entitled Swamp Sessions through social media. These were short songs that were written and recorded in hour-long periods, each accompanied by a music video. The third Swamp Sessions installment, titled Nissan Altima, was released onto Instagram and YouTube on July 27, 2024, and would be released on streaming platforms almost a week later on August 2nd. So, as it's saying here, there was a lot of work that she was doing throughout 2024, even in 2023. And in 2022, like, you know, you can't make this up. You know, these girls are really working. They out here. Doechii's out here. Doja, Megan, Cardi, they all out here. And Lotto too. You know, and yes, Glorilla is definitely out here. Okay, we will talk about her. Oh no, don't y'all look at me and be like, "Are you not gonna say?" Yes, I am gonna say Glorilla. We are gonna talk about her too. Okay. Yes, on August 14th, 2024, Doechii's 26th birthday, Alligator Bites Never Heal was officially announced as her first mixtape under a major label, with the track listing being revealed 6 days on August 20th. 3 days later, the sixth and final Swamp Sessions installment, titled Boom Bap, was released as the second single. Denial is a River was released to rhythmic contemporary radio stations as the mixtape's third single on January 14th, 2025. Okay, so yes, her third single is on the radio, and yes, she is really doing her thing, and I'm here for it. So critical reception, yes. From Metacritic, Alligator Bites Never Heal received generally favorable reviews based on a weighed average score of 79 out of 100 from 6 critic scores. That's good. And you know, yes, Doechii's stylistic versatility received particular attention, identifying boom bap, EDM, and soul elements appearing at various points on the project. Though many critics felt favorably about this versatility, there was someone named Anna Lamon was more reserved in her appraisal, remarking that the track list becomes a victim of its own length during the more R&B influenced songs. Well, from what I'm seeing here, most people do enjoy this album. I think that, like I've said, when it came to older albums from even when I was young, whether it was rap, R&B, any type of genre, the critics will let you know, like, listen, more or less the track list names and where they are, like, they went into different things. But when you look at this, where it's a 79 from 6 critics, that's good, because with more, that would mean it would weigh into still being in the 70s. So even though there wasn't as many critics to kind of go into this album, that still kind of says, like, you know, basically it's a good album, you know. Now if it was to say 60 and out of 6 critics, then it's like, you know, but when it's towards 80, and there's only 6 people, you know, if it's another 10 more and, you know, it's half and half, you know, you can kind of vary to say that like that's around 72, 73, you know, around there. It wouldn't be, you know, too low, you know. So that's good. I'm happy for her, for real. Yeah, so let's look at the track list. So track 1 is Stanky Poo, I guess. Track 2 is Bullfrog. Now I heard Bullfrog, and Bullfrog is very, very direct. And it was something I was not ready. I was like, well, wait a minute. She is really letting anyone know, like, if you gonna come out, you better jump. Okay, yeah, you know, and I didn't know that she was from Florida. And that's another thing, like, these artists are from different places, like rap, R&B, country, you know, these artists are from different, and pop music as well, alternative as well. They're from different places and they have different stories. Track 3, Boiled Peanuts. Track 4, Denala's River. Track 5, Catfish. Track 6, Skip. Track 7, Hide and Seek. Track 8, Bloom. Track 9, Wait. So yeah, we're already halfway through the album and it's really giving, you know. It's not, you know, you really you really see the fact of where, you know, first of all, there's barely any features on here too. Like, she's just back to back, okay? And that's another thing too. We don't often see that as much when it comes to albums in general. We're not gonna just talk about one genre. I'm talking about all. Like, we don't see that as much where it's just like the person just comes out and it's just like, all right, here I am. No one's on here. It's just me. Like, we don't often see that. We often just expect, okay, well, you know what, they collab with this person. Let's hear that, how that sounds. Okay, I love this song, you know. And it's, yes, it helps the artists that are contributing, and it's great, and we love to see it. Though I will pitch for those that don't often talk about, or would like to talk about, where it's just like, when will we get a project where an artist is literally just out here? Like, here. You know? Like, when? You know? And it's okay. You know, it's not always a bad thing. But there is a feature, I believe, with Confesh. So there is one. But I'm just saying that, you know, besides that point, yes, we were on track 9. So track 10 is Death Roll. Track 11 is Profit. Track 12 is Boom Bap. Track 13, Nissan Altima. Track 14, Get the Fuck Out, or GTFO with Cunt Fetish. Track 15, Huh, with an exclamation point. Track 16 is Slide. Track 17 is Fireflies. I did notice that, what was I looking for? I was trying to find a name. Oh, never mind. All right, so track 18, Beverly Hills. Track 19, Alligator Bites Never Heal. So there's 19 tracks, and yeah, based on just Billboard, it did not chart as high. It charted at number 33, and as far as with U.S. top R&B hip hop albums, it was at number 9. And overseas, you know, there wasn't as many chart placements, though there were chart placements. And as far as in Australia hip hop rap albums, it's at 23. The UK, even though it's at 91, you know, it's charting in the UK. So it's like, the thing about rap albums, even if someone is freshly new, over time, when they release more music, those albums, as we see with other artists, they become more valuable. So with her having this be a Grammy Award winning rap album, you know, I'm not going to say that the sales. Well, you know what, Alligator, okay? But besides the point, I'm not going to say the sales aren't going to rise. I will say that over time, when she has more music, that this album will represent and is representing, you know, a new queen in rap, okay? Yes, new album, and I mean new mixtape and Grammy. Okay. So yes, I want to thank you guys so much for listening and watching, and be sure to listen. And again, congratulations to Doechii, and I will be back with more.